want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. In Matthew chapter 15, verse 5, it shows Jesus chastising the teachers of the law about holding back from honoring their parents. What law was this made up from, and how did they reach the point of the law? Well, the original law is found in Exodus chapter 20, that we're to honor our mother and our father so that the days of our lives would be longer. It's interesting, of the 10, quote, commandments, it is the one that has the greatest, quote, promise therein that our lives and our futures will be better because we do so. What's happening here is the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the scribes, all the religious leaders were notorious for taking the original 10, and then of course the subsequent 612 that we find in the Torah, and twisting and turning them to their own personal benefit. In other words, even Jesus made a statement to the Pharisees one day, if an ox falls in the ditch on a, quote, Sabbath, you will pull it out. In other words, they had made an exception for their own farm animals, but they had no grace for the man who needed to be healed. So, to this specific question, if my memory serves me correctly, I believe the quote-unquote law was called Corban. And what they had basically said is that when the parents got to a certain age, that they would overtake their financial position, their estates, so that they could, quote, provide for them. But what these Pharisees were really doing is they were taking their parents' money, their estate, they were investing it for themselves. Yes, they were allocating what their parents needed to live and to survive, but they were making a profit off their parents. What Jesus was exposing is, if you truly are a minister of love and of grace and you truly want to help somebody, you don't personally profit off of it and claim that you're obeying the law. That is why numerous times the Bible talks about filthy lucre or taking an exorbitant amount of interest on behalf of helping somebody with a loan. So, as always, Jesus calls out these Pharisees because they take what we know as the law and they twist it just enough so that they can claim they follow it, but they have missed the entire intent. Honoring your mother and father was about providing the necessities for them, not making a profit and disguising it as love. Great question. If you have one, send it to AskJeff.net. Maybe your question will be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at AskJeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.